They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Lindsey now off the read option. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Here's Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Watson's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And
he dropped it.
Incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll go right back to Lamb. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. CeeDee Lamb. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. McCann's got it teed up. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Now back to throw. That's complete to John Ross. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. High throw, but he makes the catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Watson. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Houston. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes now for Deshaun Watson. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. McCann's got it teed up. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say the team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught for a Falcon
What
touchdown.
the fuck?
A great play
Bruh.
there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. He's at the 30. 10.
No way.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Koo for the extra point. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Watson looks to throw again.
I got you, good brother. You gotta give me.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That is caught by Lamb.
This is CD.
Houston.
Good boy.
Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. McCann's got it teed up.
Metro Boomin, what's some more, nigga?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
Pick that.
why would you change anything?
Oh my Jesus.
What they're presenting
He caught
and
that?
continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a throw here, hold in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Ready up. No gain on this defense, no gain. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Go pink. Watch the shit. Hey, watch it. Eat on blue. Switch. Blue, go. 51, Mike, 51.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Now a 1st down throw, Watson, and that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Watson on 1st down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the 1st half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Oh, he almost caught the bitch with one hand.
Down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this 1st half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Got a man open. It's Chase. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Hey, let's get him home. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slam. Hey, 31. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got you. I got you. Mike 54 is down. He's coming. Mike's by 4.
Again, it's Watson. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Watson, he's going to take a shot to the end zone.
That's tough.
Oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive as they take over here with 11 seconds remaining.
Give me that. Oh, I was colorblind.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Damn, I just fucking with me.
Mike 51. Ready? 25. Check 25. Check 25.
2nd and 5. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Bro, to even give him that catch is
ridiculous.
midfield right there.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Let's go, baby.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game.
Ah, that's cap. Oh, he dropped it. This shit.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Give me that. What? Oh, my fucking... Bruh. Come on, bruh.
Defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This nigga doing the same route combinations, bro. Come on, bro.
And I would expect pressure here.
53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Let's go, D.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Ah, I couldn't get there. I knew he was going to fucking
There
run
is
back.
Patterson complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Patterson on the carry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just
Bro.
one big carry.
How the fuck do you do?
Touchdown.
You got 95 speed, bro.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
Let's go. I'm about to run now. Let's go.
Falcons have taken the lead. Coup able to connect on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point
this nigga was solid
lead.
as hell.
Following the touchdown,
I was
here's
in the
Coup
matter
to
last
kick
night.
off.
Yeah.
4th and 4. I was on my 40. I was on his 45,
They'll
bro.
elect to bring it
Now,
out
you
here
know
from
you
the
gotta
end
punt
zone.
that. I said, nigga,
And
I'm
ultimately
past my
cannot
50.
get this out to the 25-yard
talking about
line
how
as
bro.
he's dropped at the 23.
I'm about to see your screen for you. Because I'm past my 50, bro. I'm on your 45.
The Texans
He was excited
offense
for that.
ready to
That
go
was
here for their next drive. And
fourth
there are
down
parts of their
to,
last drive they'd like to
for the
emulate. Of
game.
course, they'd like to
He
forget
was
the ending,
sick.
the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice
Let's go,
sustained
Phillip. Gotta
drive to
turn
get
up,
them down the
man.
field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a give to Lindsey.
Ah, you gotta get to
Running's
the
gonna
outside,
get him
boy.
over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw it.
How did I get a
because
what?
usually you have the
Audible
defense
one
back on
time.
its heels.
So that'll back him up 5. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. To throw is Watson. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And this was a
I'm
nice
ignoring this shit,
example
man.
of an
I can't
offensive
do that.
coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it
Nigga, I
worked
work at 4 in the
awfully
morning.
well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
What the fuck? Bro, this game, bro.
Really nice yardage. They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter of a tight
Let's see who
football
gonna
game
follow.
as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson.
Here you go, CD.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Cut that bitch back up.
Touchdown, Texans. C.D. Lamb, 45 yards. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Yeah.
Why'd you touch it?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw here.
Give me that. Yes, sir.
That's into a crowd.
That's all I needed. One fuck up.
Picked off
One
by
fuck
Chris
up. That's all I needed.
And he
I knew he was
brings
gonna
it
throw that dumb
back
shit, man.
to right around the 26-yard line. He's on quite the interception.
Yeah, you took it out my head.
2 last week, another one here.
Oh,
Remember,
I was
he's
about
not
to
a
say that
DB,
shit.
he's a linebacker.
But how many of those
Watson.
linebackers started as DBs? Let's
go, Watson.
themselves up into being linebackers.
Let's go.
So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage
Bruh.
skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
Huh?
After the run, Watson going to throw.
Nah, boy.
That's going to be caught. And all the way to the
He's
2-yard
looking on me
line
on
there
my
before
bank.
crossing
This nigga,
over
you
out
know
of
how much this
bounds. They'll try and run for it on first.
Get in there. Yes, sir.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play
I needed that one fuck up, but he gave
with
it to
his
me.
first career NFL touchdown. And the
One
Texans
interception.
use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Oh,
Extra point by McCann.
bro, how?
Up and good,
Like,
and
bro,
they will take a
how,
7-point
nigga?
lead.
All right, let's get it. He gonna fuck up again, cause he gonna just keep doing the same. He gonna keep doing the same routes.
About set to begin their
Nah, I'm
next
the
drive.
Texans.
The
This
Falcons offense
year
at the
4
line. And
Shane
following
League.
the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear
We
my
go
old
like
college coach
10,
right now. He always
like
used
10,
to tell
11
us
years,
before
bro.
every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Ah, that's a
Their
dot. I
hope is
can't be
that
mad.
last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
All right, he do want to do crossing routes all game.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. I hope you brought your lunch, 'cause I'm about to take you.
Back to throw
Watch
now
Cal
on first
pitch.
down.
Ah, he open. Give me that.
And this
The
will be
linebacker
incomplete.
right there.
Physical
Bro.
play on the football there.
Bruh.
And second down.
I have a linebacker right
Not
there.
hitting it before the ball arrived.
Right
And I got to
there,
tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to fibrillate. And not
Oh
the
my
free.
goodness.
He's got this down to the 35.
Bro, there's no way.
There on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Ah, he
Flush
faster
out
than
right.
me. He got it.
And that is caught.
Fuck.
It's Ridley. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 35 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that is going
Yeah, I'm
to
about to say
do
what
it
type of
for
Muslim.
this third quarter of
Muslim in
action.
2K.
We'll return
Bro.
after this. This is the NFL, and it's
Hell
on
nah.
EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the
Bro,
end
stop
zone.
saying
Hell
that shit, bro. Cause y'all enjoy thinking that shit was real, bro.
God, that shit comedy, nigga. You a
It's
you pastor,
really not,
nigga.
why
For
not?
their next drive.
You a you pastor,
Well,
nigga. That
that's
shit's
good.
comedy,
That's the
nigga.
bad news. The good news, plenty of time in
Bro,
this fourth quarter
that
to
shit
try to
hilarious,
grab that
bro.
lead back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
The day you was born was
The
hilarious,
run got
bitch.
4. Now they
Stop
deal
talking
with a
to me.
2nd and 6.
After the day you was born was hilarious, bitch. Stop talking to me.
Another run by Lindsey.
Ah, get off me. Push me. Get up, get up, get up.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Oh, bitch.
55 rushing yards
Watch
on
out,
the
dude.
ground for him so far. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get
Still
this
a
out
time,
past
man.
the 40. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but
Still
when
a
they
time,
have,
man.
he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Man, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might
Ah, I
work out
should've
really
went the other
well
way.
for them now. As you noted,
gone.
they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff for Lindsey. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it
I
does
got
is
Dan Issel, man.
emphasize that
I don't
strategic
need Blake,
football
man.
and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was. and
Yeah,
making
before
sure
3 quarter,
they
I ain't
get
got
there.
a.
And he's going to have a Texans first down as
Definitely
that'll be
about
a
to use the
pickup
fuck
of
out of him.
about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you
Oh!
and this is going to be intercepted.
Bruh.
By Antoine Winfield Jr.
Why did he...
Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over
tough.
at their own 27. He got out of the pocket there. Was wondering
tough.
what he was going to do.
Damn, that's tough,
bruh. His receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
Nine just lose, but damn, bruh.
Too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the second.
Feel like it.
Came up with the interception.
Damn.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Slam, slam, slam. Check three.
On second down now, it's Patterson, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Once more, they turn to
Bro, is my inside zones even working?
Right on the chalk of the
What
45.
the fuck?
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
Anyway,
you're coming up and thinking about it.
And
Thank you,
D-line
sir.
wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Hey, Mike 51.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA
Bacon
Sports.
on me on the bait.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now they'll
Fuck.
switch it up here. And
Yeah,
look to throw.
that's it.
Able to find Patterson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Let's get it. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check.
Slim for fucking popular shit, nigga.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one
Bro.
out. That's caught inside.
This nigga got 85 speed for no reason. I mean, 95 speed for no reason, bro. What the hell?
A big play there.
What the fuck?
53 yards. And the Falcons strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th.
Back
Able
on
to
me on
connect
that
on
bait.
the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives
Run,
them a
Phillip.
chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They finds his target,
Good boy.
Allen. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Lindsey now off the read option. And he is across and in for the score.
I ain't no bitch. Let's get it.
And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Only thing about
Yes,
that
sir,
damn
that
nigga, he's
touchdown
fucking
puts them in
shot.
striking distance. And let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now. Have the momentum. Go ahead and get it done.
Check, hot, check. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. All right.
The quarterback will keep it.
Oh, I sold.
The defense makes the stop of the game on a 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play.
Pass, Jokic.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like
Good
they needed
Lord
the football
goodness.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic.